Bruce Willis's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, just shared a heartfelt message for Father's Day, and it's got us all feeling emotional. Emma, who's been open about her role as Bruce's caregiver since his frontotemporal dementia diagnosis, took to Instagram to honor not just Bruce, but all dads who are navigating life with a disability or illness. She posted a touching photo of Bruce with one of their daughters. Alongside it, she wrote, "Happy Father's Day to all the dads living with disability or disease, showing up in the ways they can and to the children who show up for them."
When they say that this is a family disease, it really is.
And then came the part that really hits home. Emma reflected on how Bruce continues to shape their daughters, Mabel and Evelyn, not through words, but through the quiet power of simply being there. "What Bruce teaches our girls goes far beyond words," she said. "Resilience, unconditional love, and the quiet strength in simply being present. That's a life lesson right there." But Emma didn't shy away from the hard part either. She admitted this day brings up a lot of emotions. "I'm profoundly sad today," she shared. "I wish with every cell in my body that things could be different for him and lighter for our family." That kind of honesty is tough, but it's real. Anyone who's been through something similar knows how heavy these days can feel.
Pain shared is pain divided.
Emma also opened up about something she's learned in the community of families affected by dementia. There's a saying that gets repeated often: "It is what it is." At first glance, it might sound a bit too casual, but for Emma, it's grounding. It helps her find peace with what is, instead of constantly fighting what can't be changed.
I know it looks like I'm out living my best life. I have to make a conscious effort every single day to live the best life that I can.
And in a moment of humor mixed with grief, she posted old photos in her Instagram story. One of Bruce with the girls at a museum wearing Ugg boots. "Yep," she said it. "I miss and mourn what was even those Ugg days." Bruce shares daughters Rumour, Scout, and Tallulah with ex-wife Demi Moore.
I mean, we shared a lot. I had 3 beautiful, amazing children.
And he's also a dad to Mabel and Evelyn, whom he shares with his wife, Emma Hemming Willis. And if there's one thing everyone agrees on, it's that Bruce is the ultimate girl dad. He once said that his life revolves around his family and friends, sharing in a 2013 interview, "When I'm not working, my days are devoted to the women in my life. I don't need anything more than that."
Having a goal of being a good dad and being a good father is much more important to me than how my movie does.
And it's clear his daughters have had a big impact on him. In his own words, "Over the years, I learned that it's more important to listen than to speak." Just goes to show, we don't just teach our kids. Sometimes we learn even more from them.
He is a great father. I mean, seriously.
His youngest daughter with Demi, Tallulah, recently opened up about their bond on the Drew Barrymore show. And trust me, what she said is enough to warm anyone's heart.
I see love when I'm with him, and it's my dad, and he loves me.
Bruce's daughters have been sharing sweet moments with him on social media, and fans can't get enough. Scout posted a heartwarming clip of her hugging her dad, and let's be real, that dad hug probably made the whole internet tear up. She also shared some family highlights, including a cozy moment with her mom, Demi, and her niece, Luetta, who is Rumour's daughter and Bruce's first grandchild. Rumour says Luetta is basically a mini Bruce with that little sparkle, charm, charisma, and mischief. Plus, Luetta's name was inspired by Bruce. Rumour explained, "I've always loved the name Lou, and when we found out she was a girl, we came up with Luetta, honoring their shared love for artists like Louis Armstrong, Etta James, and the Isley Brothers."
She's kind of an anomaly. I realize I have like an incredible child. She sleeps through the night, and she's just so delicious.
It's clear that family is everything to Bruce, and that bond has carried on through generations. On Father's Day, Rumour posted a stunning black and white throwback photo with her dad, captioning it, "Just 'cause every day we should celebrate Father's Day for you, Papa." Demi also joined in, calling Bruce their favorite girl dad in a heartfelt tribute.
I think that we did a magnificent job of making sure that our children knew they were loved.
And speaking of strong family bonds, Rumour recently opened up about how her parents' post-divorce dynamic shaped her views on co-parenting.
They created such a beautiful foundation of prioritizing my sisters and I that I never felt like I had to choose.
That example is now guiding her own journey as she co-parents her daughter with ex-boyfriend Derek Richard Thomas. Despite their split, she said, "Derek's my best friend, and that hasn't changed."
The biggest connection that we all have is just through like such a depth of loving.
Now that is how you do co-parenting right. Meanwhile, Bruce's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, has also been giving glimpses into their family life, and it's honestly so sweet. Over the holidays, she posted a hilarious video of herself wrestling with Christmas lights, joking, "Bah humbug to stringing Christmas lights." But don't worry, reinforcements arrived in the form of her daughters, who helped trim the tree. Sounds like they had a blast.
I have to put my best foot forward for the sake of myself.
And let's not forget how close Bruce's daughters are with each other. Emma recently posted the cutest pic of Mabel and Evelyn celebrating Rumour's birthday, wearing matching sun hats and standing proudly with their big sis.
We just have such a huge tribe of women, and they all love her so much, and I feel so grateful.
Then there was Mabel's elementary school graduation, where the family went all out. Demi and her daughters even held up masks of Mabel's face in her honor. It's honestly so refreshing to see this entire extended family coming together. Demi has even called Emma her sister, saying, "Our children are sisters, and yet there's no name for what our family connection is. We are mothers united, sisters bonded on this crazy adventure of life."
I'm really grateful for, rolling all the way back. It's been a long time since we separated, that we were both able to be clear that our children were our priority.
And if that's not the best example of blended family goals, I don't know what is. Just as Bruce Willis and his family were coming to terms with his diagnosis with aphasia, they were hit with more difficult news. The 68-year-old actor was recently diagnosed with dementia. Since then, his wife, Emma Hemming, has admitted how she treasures every moment she has with her husband and makes every second count. Although this time is unimaginably painful for his loved ones, their unwavering support for one another has been nothing short of inspirational. Following his latest diagnosis of dementia, his family explained in their statement that there was currently no treatment for the disease. They added, "A reality that we hope can change in the years ahead." Along with expressing their deepest gratitude for the incredible outpouring of love, Bruce's family hoped that the media attention would raise awareness of the actor's condition. They said, "We know in our hearts that, if he could today, he would want to respond." By bringing global attention and a connectedness with those who are also dealing with this debilitating disease and how it impacts so many individuals and their families.